So, I have somewhat of a proposal slash question, I guess you could say. Um, so as a lot of you know, like the withdrawal effects of opiates, for example, would be like almost the exact opposite of effects. You know, you have like diarrhea. Like if opiates give you constipation and make you feel like euphoric, and you have like like pain relieving qualities. Everyone knows that the withdrawal effects of that are usually the exact opposite. It's usually like physical pain and diarrhea, and you feel like you feel horrible. So what I was wondering is, are there potentially drugs that exist that people have probably thrown out as a concept that's just like not a fun, enjoyable drug, that could potentially make you feel like shit? Like literally, you take it and you feel like crap, but can still be incredibly habit forming, like physically dependent, like can cause you to become physically dependent. That the withdrawal effects of that would actually be like euphoria and, like you feeling great and possibly like better bowel movements or whatever. Just basically, I'm looking for a drug that's a dysphoric drug that could potentially that you could become physically dependent on, and the withdrawal effects of that would possibly be euphoria. I just think that it would be an interesting idea, and I think if these drugs have been created, they've probably been thrown out as like, okay, this is just a terrible drug because it doesn't really seem to work, because it makes people feel bad. But what if we could create such a drug that the withdrawal effects of could be absolute euphoria and bliss, kind of like the opposite of like the anti-opiates, if you know what I mean. Like, surely there's a way. There's got to be something like that. You know, like maybe you take it every day and you just feel like crap every day for a week, but then you just withdraw for like a week as well. But the withdrawal is actually euphoria. I think that would be an interesting idea for a drug. Like, I think we haven't, like, some drugs that make people feel like absolute crap. Maybe the relief of stopping taking it could be like a very euphoric experience. Like, almost just do it the other way around. Instead of like taking the drug, having a good time, having like a shitty hangover where you feel like crap, just take a drug, feel like absolute crap, and then when you stop, feel great. I'm curious about this. I think there's potential in this idea. Because then getting off of it shouldn't be particularly harmful, but I don't know how that would work. Would it work with, like, would it just be drugs that downregulate dopamine and serotonin, or would it be like antagonists to serotonin and dopamine? I don't know. I'm curious. What fucking, let me know. Let me know. I'm curious. Like even if you drink alcohol every day and then you stop, you just have a shitty hangover for a while and you just feel like absolute crap. If you take opiates all the time, you're gonna just feel like absolute garbage when you withdraw. Same goes for other drugs like kratom. Even weed. When I stopped smoking weed for like 3 days, I just feel fucking off and grumpy and all this kind of stuff. Are there any drugs that can just make you like grumpy and off and weird, that you could like get like fully addicted to, like dependent wise? Like you probably won't want to be doing it, but if you did do it for a while and then got the withdrawal effects of like euphoria and bliss and fucking being in a good mood, like mood liftment and stuff, I think that's an interesting idea. Maybe it could even be a drug that you take every night in your sleep, so you don't even feel the negative effects. So like every night you just take this thing to sleep, and then one day you just stop and you just feel great. Almost trying to like a new class of antidepressants potentially. I don't know. Anyway, I just thought it was a cool idea. I thought I might share it, post it on Reddit or something. So if anyone knows, has any idea about this kind of thing, let me know. I'm curious.